Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one website platform to build a brand, grow your business, and pursue your passion. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Look how little the mountain's getting. It's eroding away. It's experiencing erosion. Today we're going to be opening up several and many different Ipsy boxes. Ipsy glam bag X's, Ipsy boxies, and just whatever other Ipsy related items I pulled out of that stack there behind me. I also dug like one of these Ipsys from the depths. I feel like we haven't seen the pink boxes in a long time, so we'll see how old that one is. That could be interesting. We're still on a quest. We're on a mission to try to get rid of many of these boxes stacked up behind me as possible before I move my filming room. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned beside me, I have 8 of these Ipsy boxes. So that's what I'm gonna try to get through today. 8! So let's go ahead and get into this first one here. Oh, look, a Boxycharm. As you know, all of the branding and everything is very much so from Boxycharm. Hey, this one's from pretty recent. This is from March 2024. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, Wander Beauty, it's been some time. My goodness, what have you been up to? Trailblazing, I guess. Because the first thing we have here is the Trailblazer eyeshadow palette from Wander Beauty. It's a very simple outer cardboard component here, very minimal looking with that standard Wander Beauty like light like breath of pink, kind of dusty mauve. Oh, some of these colors are really pretty. There's a lot of very standard colors in here, but there's some of these shimmery glitters are quite stunning. Lindsay E and Lindsay P down here at the ends are really, they're just quite shimmery and beautiful. No idea who Lindsay is, either E or P, but yeah, they're in there. Did I shove my fingernail into Lindsay P? I'm so sorry. Oh, and then we have a Jen and a Mandy and a Noreen. I don't know what the inspiration behind like any of these names in here, but some of these shades are really pretty. This section over here looks a little bit more like standard Wander Beauty, but then these two at the end, this kind of like mossy green and the super shimmery, almost like chartreuse green color are just really stunning. Oh gosh, that chartreuse is beautiful. Look how metallic that is. This might be the most excited I've ever been about a Wander Beauty product. If you can't tell, Rin is very excited too. Those are his excited snores. Oh yeah, that green is just so pretty. It's so unique. I like both of the greens, but especially this like chartreusey shiver. It's not as intense as it was swatched on the finger, but I think if you laid down like a little bit of a tacky base or something, a nice eye look with these two shades here would be beautiful. Oh, I didn't even mention Lindsay P. I'm so sorry. After I shoved my fingernail in you and everything, yeah, there's Lindsay P right there. Again, very nice, shimmery, pretty. Next up here from Mud Masky, we have a Sleep Repair Renewal Nourishing Mask, and it does all sorts of stuff already. It's repairing. It's hydrating, rejuvenating, smoothing, and protecting. So that's all sorts of things. That sounds really nice. It is formulated with powerful hydrating fruit seed oils to feed your skin for up to 10 hours during your sleep. It is supposed to reduce fine lines and wrinkles over 48 days. That's a reasonable like time frame actually. A lot of times you'll see products advertised as like, oh, you'll see a change in appearance in like 12 hours. 48 days is probably a very reasonable time frame to expect some type of change. Looks like we might have another little skincare item in here with strawberries on the front. I love anything strawberry. This is from Glow Recipe. It is the Strawberry BHA Glow Drops. It is a blur. I think I was just making stuff up because it doesn't really say much of any of that's what I just said then. It is from Glow Recipe. It is strawberry. There is BHA, but it is Pore Smooth Blur Drops, Pore Refining and Blurring Serum. So it's just slightly different than what I was saying. It's a treatment and a primer. Very interesting. Ooh, okay, that's not the packaging I was necessarily expecting, but it's cute. It looks a little bit like a deodorant stick, but like a cute one. Immediately as I start filming, Jimmy's like, Jimmy! Oh, cute little fun green brushes from SL Miss Glam. I feel like for some reason we never really get little sets of brushes from SL Miss Glam. They usually just come individually. Ooh, those are actually pretty vibrant. They are fun though, like for summer. Or I guess, you know, this is March. Oh, spring, March, St. Patrick's Day. Maybe that's what they're going for. St. Patrick's Day is in March, right? I think. Just a really bright kind of neon-y green. This one is a round blusher. Then we also have a a contour bronzing brush. A little bit of like a strange shape for a contour bronzing brush. It almost looks like a foundation brush. And then finally, we have a little blending brush. So very cute. Then the very last thing in the box here is from Ace Beauty. This is a Maximum Impact liquid eyeshadow. Ew, and it looks really pretty. This color would actually go really well with the Wonder Beauty palette that we got in this box. So yeah, that's a nice little combination of eyeshadows there. Let's see if they give us any of the prices in here. It looks like we might have a couple of the items. The Glow Recipe Strawberry Pore Drops are $32. The Trailblazer eyeshadow palette from Wonder Beauty is $42. That's a little expensive. And then, oh wow, the Pro Collagen Marine Cream from Elemis is one of the options. It's $138. That was not in this box. It looks like those are the only prices they really give us on here, but this was a fine box for March. I think it's okay. A couple of skincare items, we got a beauty tool, and then a couple of makeup items. Both of those makeup items like were eye, lid, skin related, but you know, it's good. It's go okay. Oh my gosh, that was heavier than I anticipated. All right, next up here we have another Ipsy. They've been doing this. I don't understand what's going on with their packing and production, but for some reason, they will put this center sticker on and then every time mine is cut open and they will put 2 more stickers on the other side. I don't know why. It's such like a minor, like minute thing that I really don't need to know the information behind, but at the same time, I'm curious. I'm just nosy. Ooh, this looks like this could potentially be a fun one. This is from November 2023. You know, just a little smidgen ago. That's not been a whole year yet. We're doing pretty good. Oh wow, okay, this is the icon box and it was actually curated by Pat McGrath, so that's pretty cool. I'm hoping that means we get something from Pat McGrath in here. Something smells amazing. I think it might be this. You know, usually I'm not super excited for like a shampoo or conditioner inside of anything, but if this is what's creating that smell, producing that delicious smell that's coming out of here, then I am actually kind of excited for it. The outside of the bag kind of smells better than the inside of the bag. So I don't really know. So we're starting off here with a shampoo and a conditioner. It's not just any regular shampoo and conditioner though. It says it's luxury. Clean luxury shampoo and clean luxury conditioner from Gloss Moderne. It's saying some good stuff on here, like it's supposed to protect your hair, it extends your hair color, and also like keratin treatments and other types of treatments. It is supposed to leave your hair shiny, clean, and optimistic. Nobody wants pessimistic hair, so that makes sense. Then it says it's like pouring a million tiny champagne bubbles on your hair, which I don't know if honestly that would be a fantastic hair treatment. That sounds like it might end up being kind of sticky. Who writes these descriptions? Super Chic Conditioner provides divine intervention. Give your coif a 2-minute vacay and return with hair that's rested, relaxed, and glowing. Prepare to have a love affair with your hair again. Pure, sensual, and then a word I've never read before in my entire life. It is one that I might have like heard with my ears, maybe, but I don't think I've ever seen it spelled out. If this is just a super standard ordinary word, I'm gonna be a bit embarrassed, but I'm gonna leave this clip in here. Jemmy, I can't hear the Google. Insouciance. Sensual insouciance. What? Insouciance. Well, daggone it, now I have to go to the dictionary. Now the question is, did they look it up in the dictionary before they just slapped down a random word? Because apparently it means casual lack of concern or indifference. Sensual indifference. Okay, let's sniff them. Oh, I think I only have one working nostril right now, but I do think it actually smells like the outside of the bag that smelled really good. It's like almost like a creamy floral, if that makes sense, I think it does actually smell really nice. For some reason, the inside of the bag had more of like an herbally kind of aromatherapy scent to it. But this smells, it smells different. It smells really good. Oh, I like it. I might give it a try just to see if, you know, I feel the insouciance. All right, next up here, we have something from Danessa Myricks Beauty. This is a Dew Wet Balm for highlighting the face and the body. Something tells me that this is gonna be Vaseline in a pan again. We get a lot of things that are just Vaseline in a pan, but maybe it's not. We'll see. Oh, this is in the shade Rose Water. Interesting. Okay, well at least it's not gonna be clear Vaseline in a pan. I'm hoping it's just like a really dewy looking highlight. I'm assuming it's gonna be some type of cream form though, because it says balm. Oh, what fun little packaging. That's a little bit different, a little playful. It is a really pretty color, very pretty shade. It looks like it would be super shiny, dewy, glossy, but it is definitely a balm. It's not Vaseline though. It's not just a pan of Vaseline. All right, next up from Dew of the Gods is this. Ooh, oh man, I thought this was a perfume. Does this not look like perfume packaging? I got really excited for a second there. But this is actually the Theory Retinol and Oat Milk Hyaluronic Cream Blend. Oh man, the packaging is actually really nice, but again, it just looks like a perfume bottle. This is like actually a glass bottle and everything. It's black or really dark purple. It's black. This is an all-day moisturizer formulated with retinol, hyaluronic acid, and vegan oat milk. The Theory is young. It's new. It's an iced London fog latte. Obviously, California vegan style. Who is paid to do this? It's organic oat milk. It's a skin latte of love. It's the retinol for me. What's your theory of youth? Feel what's real. The Theory. Based on that compelling description of what this is, which told us literally nothing, maybe they are going for like a kind of perfume theme to this skincare item here. That was straight out of some J'adore Dior fragrance commercial. Or I expected to see like Matthew McConaughey swimming in a blue ocean talking about do with the gods. You know what I mean? That was very perfume commercial-y. The only thing it says is it's a moisturizer. Usually I feel like skincare products go into a bit more depth, a little bit more detail than that about like what their product actually does, like why you should use their product. No. Okay, I'm really excited. We do have something here from Pat McGrath Labs, and I don't know if I've ever had or seen or held a Pat McGrath Labs. What I'm assuming is like a little eyeshadow palette. I'm really excited. It's got a lot of roses on the front. It's called something about rose. Divine Rose Luxe Quad Eternal Eden. It's a very simple kind of component here, but it does actually feel pretty nice quality. There's a little, you know, peely bit on the front there. That's always fun. Oh yes, very nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, these are they're pretty shades. These are super pretty shades. And again, very minimalistic looking, but things look nice. I just kind of expected them maybe based on like the outer rose packaging and a lot of Pat McGrath things I've seen that come in like sequins. They like float around in a little baggie of just shiny jewels. I don't know why I anticipated this just being a bit more maybe either vibrant or sparkly or something like that. It just looks like a fairly standard quad, but Pat McGrath, like their stuff is really high quality, so I'm sure these are super high quality eyeshadows. Perhaps not my favorite color selection. A lot of it leans a little bit on the purpley side, some kind of pink as well, but you know, the purples and that kind of stuff aren't really my favorite, but I'm sure they're very nice eyeshadows. I just kind of, I don't know why I expected them to be like sparkly, shimmery, shiny, something like that. Probably because the front of the packaging is covered in, you know, pink roses and diamonds. That's probably why I was getting that impression. Ooh, Too Faced. This has been a pretty good box so far. We have a Sun Bunny. That's cute. Radiant Duotone Bronzer. Ooh. I got mine in the shade California Glow. Very pretty packaging. I actually like that quite a bit. Something about this looks a little bit like 1920s like ladies powder compact. You know, like a excuse me while I go to the restroom and powder my nose kind of compact. Oh, the shades in here are actually really nice. I feel like these aren't too terribly deep. They are a little bit more on maybe the grayish side, so they wouldn't be too like orangish or too bronzy. But I do actually like the colors in here, and I like that there are, you know, two of them. There are dual options there. It honestly looks like there might be a little bit of like luminosity to it. Not really so much in the way of like a shimmer or a glitter. It just looks kind of luminous, which I personally would prefer. So very nice. I like this. Oh, Radiant. That's probably why it's called a Radiant Bronzer, is because of the, you know, luminosity that I discovered. All right, quite lovely. Moving on here, we still have like 3 things inside of this box. Moving on here from Laura Mercier. There's some nice brands inside this box. I got repositioned. I'm trying not to sit with my legs crisscrossed constantly because I have messed up my knees and my hips and everything doing that since practically birth. This is one of their Caviar Stick eye colors. It's in the shade Striker Rose. That's actually really pretty. The first thing I thought of is that would be a really pretty lip color, which I do think it would be. I think it would be a really nice lip color, but it is for the eyes. This would actually probably go well with the little palette that we got, so that makes sense. Next up here from, oh, Alamar Cosmetics. For some reason I thought this was ColourPop. Like when I first saw it inside the box, I thought this was a ColourPop product. This is a Colorette Concentrate Gua Mama. Skincare infused, oh, it's a liquid blush. Shake me, squeeze me. All right, there's all sorts of like little text going on the outside of this box. Let's see what it actually looks like. I would indeed say that is a liquid blush. That's probably one of the most true forms of liquid blush I think I've ever seen. Oh, it's got a little felty foam tip. Let's see if this just squirts out everywhere or maybe more shaken as needed. Oh, you twist it. Okay, well that's really handy. There's a little off on so it doesn't like just keep squidging out, you know, when you don't want it to. Whoa. You see that just, you know, dripping all the way down my wrist there? That is a super, super liquidy blush. Wow. Definitely gonna turn that off. Goodness gracious. I have put far too much on myself. Oh my, oh heavens. Wow. I bet I could paint my whole arm with this. Oh, I'm wanting intrusive thoughts when, oh no, come back, come back. It looks like I have a little like a wrist cast on. Okay, so it has great pigment. I can tell you guys, the pigment is really good. You also just would need like the tiniest amount ever of it. It does feel super oily, so I think putting this on top of any other foundation that you have on or anything would definitely break it up, but just on plain skin, it works pretty good. Works very good. See how much it stains? Okay, well it comes off some. That's not too bad. Alrighty folks, and the very last thing we have here inside of this box is also from Pat McGrath Labs. I'm excited about that. This looks like, oh, it's a lipstick. That is super duper exciting. It is a matte trance lipstick in the shade Elson. What a lovely little package. Little heart on there, the closure. Oh, that's super, super cute. I really like that. I'm hoping the color is nice. Ooh, it is a nice color. Don't get me wrong. This is a very pretty color. It looks like a beautiful, beautiful red. However, I don't wear shades like this. I just never do, so I definitely would not want to waste this, but it looks like a beautiful lipstick. It almost looks kind of velvety. There's like a spray on it or something that just makes it look a little soft. All around, that is a very, very pretty lipstick, and I personally think this is a really nice box. I really do. And I'm honestly not surprised because Pat McGrath is like, you know, good. Very well known, very popular, like her stuff is fantastic, so I'm not surprised that she would put together like a really nice box. All right, so the liquid blush was $20, and then we have the, oh my goodness, the little quad is $62. The Too Faced bronzer is $36, and then, oh my heavens, the shampoo and conditioner duo is $60. Each of those little tubes is 30 bucks. The lipstick is $39, the Laura Mercier eyeshadow stick is $32. So yeah, we got some pretty expensive, pretty nice items inside of this box. I don't see that Dew of the Gods. Oh, there it is. I don't see the Dew of the Gods perfume scent thing. Dew of the Gods perfume bottle with skincare in it is $42. So yeah, I mean, this was a nice box, a nice box. I do really like this one. Oh, I'm sorry if my hair looks kind of ridiculous today, you guys. My bangs were touching my face and I couldn't handle it. I had to put them back into sport mode because I couldn't touch my face. Wow, we've only been through 2 boxes and it's been 46 minutes. Oops. Let's go a little faster, perhaps. Before we move on, I would love to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Squarespace. As you guys know, I've been working with and using Squarespace for literally years now, and it has been an all-around amazing experience. Personally, I use Squarespace for my businesses, but the possibilities of having your own website are endless, and Squarespace offers so many cool and useful features that allows anybody from first-time users to seasoned pros to create a website that'll help you stand out and succeed online. You can start a completely personalized website with the new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. Choose from professionally curated layout and styling options to build a unique online presence from the ground up, tailored to your brand or business and optimized for every device. Easily launch your website and get discovered fast with integrated optimized SEO tools so you can show up more often to more people and grow the way you want. You can also gain credibility and engage with visitors. With an unrivaled suite of visual design effects built in and ready to go on any Squarespace website, you can create your own online aesthetic with dozens of modern and intuitive options, and then you can connect your social and multimedia accounts in just a few clicks to extend your brand's footprint. So if you're looking for a way to create a unique online presence, boost your brand, or help run your business, Squarespace has you covered. So check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com, just Alexandria Ryan, for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And just thank you so very much to Squarespace for your continued support of the channel. It means the absolute world to me. Helpful because we have already gone through this box one time. Let's see if we got anything new. All right, we'll go through the repeats here really fast. Another Wonder Beauty Trailblazer palette. Then we have, that is not a repeat. I don't know why I picked it up. We have no other repeats. All right, well that works out. This is a Jasmine Beauty Beachside Bronze. This is a Jasmine Beauty Beachside Bronze bronzer. Ooh, okay, that's definitely far too deep for my skin tone. I mean, like, definitely way too deep for me. It looks a little bit lighter on camera, but in person it looks really deep. I mean, Boxycharm and Ipsy, they have my profiles, they have for years. So I don't know why they would send this variation of the bronzer since it is definitely on the deeper side, but that's interesting. And next up here from Yinsa, we have a Super Serum Silk Concealer. Ooh, my concealer's very old, so maybe this will be a good time to switch out. This looks like it could be a good shade for me. A little bit on the lighter side, but I do mix in my concealer with a little bit of like a peachy-ish corrector. So this could actually work out really well. It has vitamin C, E, ferulic something. That's probably a lot better for my skin than the several years old Tarte concealer that I've been using. So yeah, I might go ahead and just slide that into my little makeup bag so I can switch up my concealers. The other one is getting very gunky. Next up we have something from Il Makiage, and this is a High Shine lip gloss. I'm kind of excited about that. It is a lip service lip gloss in the shade PDA. Oh, not at all what I was anticipating. Just some little like brighter pink thing down here. I was thinking like a more translucent, shiny, bright pink, but this is a little bit more like neutral looking. This actually looks really pretty. I might give this a bit of a swatch. I'm afraid it's gonna look a little too milky, but we'll give it a go anyway. It's not bad. It's not bad. It wouldn't probably be my first choice for colors. Just a little bit, maybe too much on the pink side, and it is a tiny touch milky, so it isn't horrible, but not my favorite. I will still probably use it though, because I don't have a lot of very colorful lip glosses right now, so I'll still give that a try. Ooh, I wish I had waited like 1 second. This actually sounds really nice. The next thing we have here is a lip butter, a Shea Butter lip gloss. It's a jelly one. I don't know. All that sounds good. Jelly, lip butter, Shea Butter. Oh, it sounds like it's gonna be really hydrating and nice. I guess I am allowed to try out more than one lip product throughout the video. I just don't want to try on a ton and like waste it. Oh, what fun little packaging. I like that. Now this actually does look like milk. Like strawberry milk. Very pastel, very milky, so maybe it's a good thing that I didn't try this one. Alright you guys, so that was everything for the second March box that we got somehow. Yeah, I definitely liked the first one better. Do I remember the first one? Somewhat. I think I liked it better. This one's super, super lightweight. It barely feels like there's anything in there. All right, we still have like 5 of these boxes left. I actually have to leave soon. So if I do, like if there's a cut and I come back and I'm just different, then you'll know why. Because I have to go work at the store. Alrighty, so this Boxycharm is from January 2024. I still think that's fairly good. That's fairly recent-ish. Oh man. Okay, first thing we have in here is the Rin Skincare. This is the Glow Daily Vitamin C something gel cream. It's gel cream. I gotta say, Rin Skincare along with like Earth Harbor, and there's a couple other ones out there. They're becoming Wonder Beauty. I'm seeing Wonder Beauty less and less, and I'm seeing stuff like this so much more. Okay, we have a little set here of eyeshadow brushes. This is from, oh, Game Beauty. I thought it said Gimme Beauty. It is the Eyes on Me 4 essential eyeshadow brush set. But the descriptions today, they're getting me. This says 4 everyday brushes to paint your pretty peepers with. I like that. There is a blending brush, just a little application brush, a smudging brush, and then a detailed brush. Whew, it's hot in here. I'm assuming they're more of like an indie brand, so that's nice. Oh my gosh, it's hot in here. It's so hot. Next up here from Ofra, we have a Signature Palette Luxe little palette-y thing. Pop the champagne and your eye looks with this palette of metals and mochas. Metals and mochas. That sounds like a very familiar sentence. That sounds like a sentence that my mouth has mouthed before. Probably because I think we've gotten this exact palette maybe a couple times before, to be honest. It's pretty though. It's really nice. I really enjoy these, you know, kind of fall colors, the deepish browns. They're a little bit warm toned. And then in the middle there is the Rodeo Drive highlight. So yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a pretty palette. I like it. Next up here from Trust Fund Beauty, we have a That Glow Though cream highlighter, the Golden Glow version. There I have a couple of comments. One, there's like a strange, what is that? There's like a strange impression indent something in this highlight. And 2, this is a fairly deep, almost kind of like, there's a hint of an olive to it, a fairly deep highlight. Definitely, again, it looks lighter in the camera, but again, for like my skin tone, this is definitely really, really deep for a highlight. Just a strange, maybe just the way it's pressed into the pan. It doesn't look like a finger swipe or anything. I just can't. It's almost, you've seen a couch. Yeah, you know, just have you seen one? But the ones that have those kind of like microfibery couches where you can go like this one way and this another way and like it changes and you can like write your name, like put handprints in them and stuff. It almost looks like that. Like the highlighter went the wrong direction and it's kind of creating just a weird little thing in the middle there. I don't know why that is intriguing me so much. Again, also I don't know. And then then the last thing we have in here is from Nabla. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of that. This is a Cupid's Arrow full color stylo. Stylo Color Intense. Oh, this is made in Italy. That's fun. Oh, okay. It's a black eyeliner. It's just a black eyeliner. It's a bit of like a chunkier one though. Does it roll up? Oh, it rolls up. That's really nice. Yeah, the tip of this is just a bit like thicker and chunkier than we would typically see with like a standard roll up or sharpenable eyeliner. So this box, it was fine. It was fine. Definitely not my favorite box, you know, black eyeliner, a skincare thing, little brush set from a brand that like, yeah, I'm sure they're great. I'm sure it's great. A highlighter that does not match my skin tone. And then we have a palette in here. So not potentially my first picks, but it's fine. Ooh, now this one is really weighty, and that almost makes me more nervous because it's just skincare. Is it just full of like bottles of skincare? Probably. Again, look at this every single time. This time this one's not cut, but they peeled it off, the one in the center, and then they did the outer ones. Why are you packaging them like this? I just want to know. It means nothing. I just want to know. Ooh, okay, I'm excited. Another Pat McGrath one. It's probably gonna be good. Or the exact same. But it was good the first time around, so yay! Starting off here with a little plastic baggie full of $60 worth of shampoo and conditioner. Moving on to a skincare product that sounds like Matthew McConaughey should be narrating the description of it. Oh, another little rose palette here. A dewy wet balm in the same shade. Sunny Bunny bronzer, this stick, and then this incredibly liquid blush, and then finally a lipstick, also in the shade Elson. I don't know why there's not a singular difference between the two boxes, because again, these boxes are also set up based on like when we used to do Ipsy Showdown, so I had 3 different profiles. They should be very different, but they're not. But that's okay. You know, I really liked it, like I said, the first go around, so the second time is good too. I did also say I have to leave soon, so it was divine intervention that they were repeats, so you could just breeze right through it. This is a conspiracy that like I want to investigate, but I know there's nothing to investigate. It's just a sticker. But why? Every single one, the middle one is cut open and there's 2 more on the ends. Does anybody else's boxes come like this? I need to know. Ipsy sticker conspiracy, it's really getting to me. There's not even like a crock pot conspiracy that I could think of why they would do the stickers like that. Maybe they put the sticker like that just to hold the boxes closed, and then when they actually fill the boxes, they cut open the sticker and then like put the stuff in. Maybe that's it. That could be a very reasonable explanation. Maybe I should stop freaking out about a sticker. Hey! Our old pal Pat, she's back. How much money, how many doubloons do you want to bet that this box is filled with exactly precisely the same stuff as the last 2? Because Ipsy never put any thought, effort, consideration into following profiles for boxes. You want to bet? 2 doubloons minimum. 2 doubloons minimum. That this is the same exact stuff. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? $60 shampoo. Matthew McConaughey. Dew. Rose. Bunnies. Stick. Wet, and lipstick. That might have been the fastest unboxing of all time. We still have 2 more to go. We do still have 2 more to go. This one was very moist at some point. Wow. Yeah, I don't it was very wet. All right, next up here we have an Ipsy Glam Bag X. So let's see when this one was from. Oh, even the little paper seems like it's gotten really very damp. November 2022. All right, this one was curated by Becky G. Oh, hey, yeah. We just talked about this. We have an Anastasia Beverly Hills loose setting powder in the shade Translucent. A very large amount of powder. Currently using right now. I feel like it'll last me forever, and then I'll have multiple backups. We definitely just unboxed a couple of these recently. Bless you. Bless you. These will haunt my dreams. This is it. This is my sleep paralysis demon. The sculpting bar. The gold, 24 karat gold, $125 sculpting bar from Skinning. If you're new here and you have no idea what I'm talking about, Ipsy claims, like, what is the saying now? Like 10 toes down, that this little sculpting bar is worth $125. However, we have found the same exact one listed on multiple like wholesale websites from China, and they're selling them for like $5 a piece or something. And they don't send batteries with it. It's supposed to be worth $125. You're not gonna throw in some AA? It does come with a little baggie though, so that's something. Tres Luce Beauty La Flor de Mexico. Ooh, I bet this is gonna be really fun and colorful. The little like side there looks really bright and fun. Oh, little things are birds. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so we're definitely going for like a tropical floral, like flora, little look. Based on the front of this, right? Aqua blue, you have kind of like burnt oranges. There's yellows in there. There's some like chartreusey greens. So like this to me is what should, like the outside should represent what's on the inside. So when I flipped it open and I saw that most of them, oh, they look brighter on the camera. These look like they're like pinks and reds and stuff. I don't know why cameras do that, but like this looks pretty like red and it's not. These are browns. Most of all of these are browns. They're warm tone browns for sure. Taters, get out of the trash. It's just not giving the front. The front's so bright and vibrant, and I kind of anticipated the inside to be like that as well, but that's not what I'm really seeing, to be honest. I'm gonna see if my phone will do a better job of showing kind of like what I'm seeing. One thing I do really appreciate about this palette, I was wondering why the mirror was moving around, but then like I realized you can take off this mirror and you can actually recycle the cardboard component, because you can't recycle the ones that have like mirrors in it, and then you also get a cute little mirror. So you have like kind of a big wide mirror that you can pop off, put into a travel bag, something like that. But then when you're done, you can recycle. Oh, this is pretty. I like this color. Okay. Next one in here, we have a Moon Rocks whipped buddy scrub. A whipped buddy scrub from Truly. From Truly. I think just that color is really pretty. It's a really enticing color. It has blue tansy, lavender, Dreamcatcher oil. What exactly is Dreamcatcher oil? I mean, I know what dream catchers are. I didn't know, and I've never heard of them producing oil, unless Dreamcatcher is also some type of plant or something that I just didn't know about. But then there's also jojoba oil in here. Okay, because it said lavender, I thought it was gonna smell like lavender. But I think somebody went and made this smell like blue raspberry. I like that. That smells really good. That smells almost good enough for me to try to lick it. It's probably in my best interest to not lick a 1.5-year old body product, but like I kind of want to. It's blue slushy. It's really giving blue slushy. It's probably just sugar, right? With 7,000 other ingredients. This entire gold portion is just ingredients. Okay, maybe I shouldn't lick it. Maybe it's too late though. I'm pretty sure I just did. Yeah, I touched my finger to my tongue without even like fully being consciously aware I was doing it. So it tastes fine. Oh, hey, Mom, is that... Speaking directly to you, is this the stuff that you said you liked from Avant? She was using an Avant product and all of them look almost precisely exactly the same, so it could be not it at all whatsoever. But this one is the Hyaluronic Sweet Almond Sea Water Shea Butter Ultimate Hyaluronic Acid Resurfacing Duo Moisturizer. If that sounds like the thing that you're using, I have another one for you. Oh, and that we have something from Milk Makeup, a Rise Mascara Lift Length Volume. Ooh, all three of them together. That sounds nice. Haters, stop getting in the trash. I just have a cardboard bag, a paper bag that is I'm using to put like all of, you know, little pieces of paper and that kind of stuff in, and he is determined to get himself in there. Have you ever been like unprepared for the texture of something? It's fine now, but I didn't anticipate this to feel like I was holding on to like a pencil grip or something, but this feels, it has like a rubber coating around it that's rigid. Not rigid, has ridges. It's not rigid at all, it's kind of squishy, but it has ridges and stuff, and like my fingers weren't prepared for that texture. I don't know. It makes it nice to open though, like it's really easy to open. All jar lids should come with this on it. This is how all jar lids should be made. Just rubber ridges. Get out of the tree. Kind of good. It almost smells like baked goods. Oh, it smells like protein bars. It smells just like a protein bar. I wonder if that's bad. I wonder if mascara smelling like protein is bad. I like the one though. It has a bit of a swoop to it. Not too much of a swoop, but it looks really fluffy. I mean, like today I had a chocolate chip cookie dough protein bar and like that's almost the same smell. It does seem potentially like it might be a tiny touch dried out. I've heard that you can like drop in some like contact solution or maybe just like saline. Maybe that's why all mascaras smell like saline. So you wet it up, you loosen it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna give that a try because I like the idea that it's all three things in one. So that's good. Plus now that I know what it feels like, I like how it feels. So I'm gonna give that a try. Oh, hey, we got this as well. The Balance Me Tri-Molecular Hyaluronic Serum with hyaluronic acid, yarrow, and aloe vera in it. Yeah, and it just comes in a little like glass frosted squeezy bloopy top bottle. So okay, cool. We had a couple of repeat things, but not everything was exactly the same, which I'm happy about that. And by repeat things, I mean from the box that we opened up in another unboxing, not this one. Alrighty folks, that means we just have one box left, and it's the one that I kind of dug from the depths of my other just small stash of beauty boxes that aren't behind me. It's a pink Ipsy box. I thought it might just be fun to really dive into the past. I don't know when they stopped making these. It could be not that old, but we'll see. Ooh, new for 2021. Alright. We're going back a little bit. Not crazy. It's not from like 2018 or anything, but definitely a little bit on the older side. Oh, they're introducing the glue magnets on the back of this. So this is actually from December 2020. There's a bunch of stuff in here. First thing I'm seeing here is a little It Cosmetics pressed finishing powder. I guess this was back in the day when they did, what kind of box is this? I don't even know. What is this? I've forgotten what all the old like Ipsy boxes were called. I guess this is one of the ones where like not everything was full size. There's some full size and some not, because I don't believe this is full size. It's a little pressed finishing powder. Then from First Aid Beauty, we have the Ultra Repair Oil Control Moisturizer for mattifying and hydrating. Following that, we have two things here from Artist Couture, a Diamond Lights Finisher and a Diamond Glow Powder. Ooh, they must really like shiny stuff. This first one here, the Diamond Lights Finisher, is in Spotlight Glitz. Oh, that actually looks really pretty. Like, that's super, super pretty. Tater, stop trying to get the trash. It's just paper, you can't eat it. This is actually super duper pretty. It's a little bit hard to see like through the shaker there and through the plastic, but it's very, very sparkly, very pretty. Quite shimmery, kind of like a champagne-y pink shade. I like the little square packaging that it comes in. And then the next one we have here is Gold Digger, and it is a Diamond Glow Powder. Oh, I feel like I remember this. This is very familiar to me. This just looks like the tiniest, ittiest, bittiest little, like, it's like powdered glitter. You guys can see, I'm not sure how well it'll focus on there. But it really looks like just really, really fine glitter. Maybe glitter mixed into a bit of setting powder, but just super, super glittery. Oh, a beauty blender, like an actual beauty blender. That's always handy. I haven't had like a true like beauty blender in a long time. I always use the Real Techniques ones. I think they're really nice and a lot cheaper. Then we have, oh, I don't think I've ever heard of this brand or anything before. A Verify 2020 Phytoglycogen plus peptides eye cream. Ooh. I've been trying to figure out what is the best eye cream to use for my eyes because I've definitely dried out my under eyes. Just inadvertently, I've been using glycolic acid just all over my face pretty much every day, but like anytime that I get you know, just a little bit of mascara or like residue from makeup under my eyes, I've been taking a cotton swab and just wiping it off with glycolic acid. Hello baby. Hello small boy. Is your pouting lip out because you can't get into the trash? Can you show him your pouting lip? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry little boy, it's just plastic and paper. You can't eat that, can you? You'd like to try it, wouldn't you? Is you a good boy? Are you little? Are you gray? You cute? I love you. So I've literally just been wiping glycolic acid under my eyes like, you know, a couple of times a day, and I didn't even read the back of the bottle until recently that you're not supposed to put it around your eye, like contour area. And I think I've ended up just really drying out my under eyes so they're a bit more crinkly than they usually are. Tater, you're running amok. This is actually really pretty. I love the combination of like gold with that deep green. I think that looks really, really nice. Oh, following now we have something from Florence by Mills. Does she still make this? I don't think I've heard anything about this brand recently. Oh wow, I don't think I've ever actually seen like mascara settle in a tube before. Because of these ridiculously bright lights, I can see through this plastic, and the mascara is actually setting right there in it. Interesting. This is a bit old, so I'm gonna go ahead and look. I've never seen that before. It's completely matted down. Oh no. Oh no. Well, okay, we might have lost this one to time, folks. Yeah, this one, you know, I'm willing to try most everything from the older boxes, but this one I don't think would even function as a mascara anymore. It smells fine. It smells perfectly fine. It's just very condensed. What if we just kind of... Hey, okay, back to life. Look at that. Back from the dead. Alrighty, from Dose of Colors, we have a Happy Hour lip gloss. This is a very corally shade, so I'm wondering if it's gonna be just as bright. Oh, baby, what is it? You cannot have the trash. Oh, no, those don't look a single thing alike. So it's just like a pale pink. Okay, that's probably a little bit better. Oh, there's a bag in here. I forgot that they used to do that. They used to send like the bigger bags with the larger boxes. is fluffy. I think I remember having this one as well. We have an Estate Cosmetics Precision Liquid Liner. It is a felt tip liner. I'm gonna assume in the shade black because what else would it be? Voila, yes, it is black as well. I wonder if it's still, you know, good to go after all these years. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I could still use that. It actually swatched pretty nicely, to be honest. That's very opaque and it's not running into my lines or anything. That's actually kind of nice. Got a couple of squeezy tubes here from Grace and Stella. We have the Do Your Skin a Favor, Use Me Lavender Lotion. It is a calming and moisturizing lotion and you're supposed to rub it all over your body, and I'm assuming it smells very nicely of lavender. Maybe the little safety seal's on so I can't sniff it. Has it become a solid? Oh, the plastic is still on it. Oh, I pulled off the metal part and left the plastic behind. I was like, wow, it's become a rock over time. Here we go. Oh, it actually does smell very nicely of lavender. It still smells really good. And finally, last but not least, we have a full-time eyeshadow palette, the third-party edit by Contour Culture, which is that what this is called? Oh, Complex Culture. I thought Contour Culture sounded not correct. I think I remember being told that this is actually like Ipsy's brand. Like they made this and then put it into their boxes, which, you know, it makes sense. But it could potentially be a little bit on the sneaky side. I do actually like the packaging of this palette though. This nice kind of like gray plastic. I think it looks pretty nice. Baby, do you want back up there? You gotta let me help you. If you want back up, you gotta let me help. Do you want back up? Okay. If it's not the most difficult way to do it, Tater doesn't want it done. So anyway, this little palette, I like the packaging of it. I'm interested in seeing what the inside looks like. Oh, that's super pretty actually. Oh, I really like that. I think these colors are fun. There's some really shiny, shimmery grays in there, which is a little bit different. I feel like we don't see a ton of like shimmery gray. This looks like a really nice, almost kind of warm gray. This one up here almost looks a little bit like a blue tone gray. Both very shimmery, very pretty looking. Oh, I really like this palette. It's again kind of full of neutrals and like just standard colors, but there's something just the tiniest bit different about it. So I think it's really pretty. Okay, so it like basically is telling you like this is 3 different looks for different parties. You know, all the parties that you're standardly invited to. Like I get so many invites to dinner parties, cocktail parties, and surprise parties for me and my 3 friends. But interesting, this is the surprise party one. Interesting that those 2 grays I was talking about, one a little bit more warm tone neutral and the one a little bit more blue tone, goes together with the brown. That could be, yeah, that could be a very different eye look. But honestly, I don't mind this palette. I think it's nice. I think it's cute. I know it's like an Ipsy owned brand or whatever, but I still like it. And that is everything in a box that is nearly almost 4 years old. Going on 4 years old. Let's see what the prices were like back in the day. The Milk Makeup Mascara is $28. This is the wrong little magazine. Yeah, the Milk Makeup thing was from the last box. Here we go. The Verify Skincare Eye Cream thingy is 68 bucks. Oh my goodness. The Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder is 27. The Artist Couture, like the really shiny shimmery one, is 25. Dose of Color Lip Gloss is 17. Florence by Mills Mascara, 14. The Beauty Blender is 20. The Murad Cleanser was a deluxe sample. First Aid Beauty was 32. The It Cosmetics was also a deluxe sample, and so was the Grace and Stella Body Lotion. And then the little eyeliner here was 12 bucks. So definitely not terrible. We got some, you know, high value stuff in there. Oh, and the full size of the eyeshadow palette is $28. Okay, so I think that's probably pretty good, especially for a $68 eye cream. That's a big thing of eye cream too. If it's not gross, I might still try to use it to fix my under eyes. Alrighty folks, that is everything I have for this Ipsy unboxing. I think we're doing a hurtin' on this pile back here. I think we've done a good job. We're chiseling away at it. We're picking away at it day by day. So I'm excited to be able to finally get through some of these boxes. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm sure this is a very long video, so if you made it to the end, thank you very much. You guys are amazing. I just hope you all have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me and Rin and Tater. I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!